Buddhist temple. Dua Neteru. Got my crow and pigeon feather. You know what I mean? The yin and yeah, the yin and yang, positive, negative, crow, pigeon, hard, soft, black, white, black, white. All right. Speaking of birds, I love when I see. Like the other day, other morning, I saw seagulls, crows, pigeons, finches, and one more of the bird, black small bird, all eating together, flying together, all flying in the same, flying like they all the same species. Like wow, flying them around in the plaza. I mean, call it in the plaza where the grocery store and fast food restaurant. They just flying, flying. It's so cool how they eating stuff together when it's time when they all on the same page and stuff. Nature, something else. Big old seagull flying with the crow and the finches, all of them flying like they all can fly and sing. It's crazy how you only think only one race of species of birds only can communicate, can mean like that, connect. But then you see all these different, well, five different types of species all in one only pile and flying all the same way too. So that's the net root. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Evil metals. Yeah, I forgot to say that in my last video talking about guns, where guns came from, the history of guns. I skipped the part where before the guns there was knives. Like I said, men feared the blade. We did not fear that metal, built iron metal for years, because it first started off as a knife. The aliens, they showed humans normally how to make the knife blade, sharp objects. Wasn't just gun, was a knife too. Spear, they just how to sharpen it, how to craft the metal, how to be a weaponsmith. And that's how that's how the weapon became evil. Got the name evil because many humans fear that weapon. They see it like, it pierces flesh. They fear. Animals fear. Animals know it. Animals fear harm. And you see that piece of metal, you're like, they know. Animals are something else. Anyway, it's a fearful object. And then the other piece of metal is copper, but it's not fear, because copper, everybody knows you see copper in devices, electrical devices, computers, radios, TVs, especially TVs, because they're like we like receivers. We call them receivers, generator capacitors, receivers, hold electricity, transfer it to the next stage, transfer it to the next object. That's what copper is. It generates. I don't have my copper bracelet on. I'm looking at my arm like I have it on, but yeah. Copper's good for it. Copper's not fear. Copper is adorned. But metal is not adorned. Metal is pretty much feared or like. Metal's not feared. It just hate it. We don't want it because it's a weapon. You use it as a people. Most people like to use it as a weapon. So when you hold a knife too, say they load a gun, you follow the colonizer's shadow footsteps. Y'all here trying to drive fear in people because you want them to give you something or do what you want them to do, and it's not right. Now, if it was right, still though, you using that weapon, so it's never right. I will never use those weapons to make things happen. I am the weapon. I use myself and the force. The force is the weapon to make things and get my point across. Yeah. That's all I wanted to say. The real deal. I am Menchu Neturu Nugis. I came up with that name when I was in high school in a class with a lady, with a girl, a lady or girl, whatever you want to call it. And she from New York, and she could rap too. And I was rapping. I was like, yeah, I'm calling the name Nugistic. Nugistic. Yeah, put little ancients in it. And I shortened it to, no man, it's always been Nugistic, and the nickname up for it is Nugis. And I just kept it at Nugis. And I just, I've gained knowledge, a lot of African knowledge, and I added Menchu Neteru Nugis, Menchu Nature Nugis, Superior Nature Nugis, Hotep, peace, Shasa, respect, all peace and respect. Next time on the Jahidi and Anubis Temple, your guardian, revealer, and protector and guide. Come to see what's happening, see how you doing. That's me. I'm not a friend, I'm just a realist. I'm a guide and protector. Come see what's up, man. You good? Oh, girl, a lady, you good? All right, need something to eat. Need something to blaze. All right, next time.